Hi! Alright, so we're here today with my brother, Bruiser Bot.
Yes.
Say hello.
Hello.
Alright, today we're going to talk about your pre-derby ritual. Alright, and that's, for those of you who aren't involved in derby, it's something you do either the day before, day of, or sometimes weeks in advance to mentally and physically prepare for a bout. Our bout is coming up here this weekend before this video comes out, and so I wanted to share some pre-bout rituals that you guys have shared with me and that we have and stuff that we do so you can maybe help you de-stress a little bit. Alright guys, just to give you a little background on ourselves, we started derby about 2 years ago here in El Paso. Our mom wanted a men's league and she ran the women's league that we're part of right now, and so she got us to kind of start it up for her. And together you guys have been skating for how long?
We're going to be on our third year actually.
Third year. And they've played a total of
11 games including our exhibition games, which is 3 of them that we played here at home in El Paso.
Yeah. Alright, and I personally have been there for 1, 2, 3 of those away games.
Yeah.
I was there for Phoenix, the Rattle-Skates, the McAllen Countdown City Chaos, and the LA Drive-Bys. Lots of fun, and each time I think our ritual changes a little bit, depending on whether we get sleep or not from the travel. On top of that, we've both been to Alaska, and we played roller derby with the Rock Island Rollers up there in Kodiak.
Shout out!
Woo! Shout out, they're really cool. They're just starting up too, so maybe you can share all your derby experience with them, anybody. But I refed for them, also helped them train. I'm a coach currently for one of the teams in our league. Pat's just an MVP everywhere we go.
All I do is skate.
All he does is skate, and that's okay. On top of all that, we're having a ton of co-ed games with Las Cruces and El Paso Roller Derby Girls here, of the other league in El Paso, the Wifted League. We have another 3 games coming up.
Yes.
3 more games coming up within the fall. Super excited. So without further ado, here are some pre-bout rituals that we have, that you guys have, and that everyone should have.
Or at least something similar to them.
Rule number 1, setup. Alright, either you're setting up the day of bout, the day before bout, or if you're really lucky, the week within the bout. It's an all-hands effort, alright? It doesn't matter if you're playing or not, you should be there, your entire league should be there, just to set down tape, set up tables, chairs, merch, anything you guys need to do. Many hands makes light work, and me and my brother are always there early to break down even, just because setting up a track, getting the tape up and all that, depending on what your situation is, can be tiresome. Alright, second thing you want to do is make sure you smell nice for the bout, and that's not just your body, but your gear as well. Make sure you clean that at least, 2 days before the bout so it has time to air out and be properly dry, because no one wants to be that skater. And if you are that skater, shame on you.
Okay, one thing that's very important for me personally as a skater, I need music in my life all the time. Roller derby is very physical, and it calls for a lot of aggressiveness and just being full on 100% all the time. So obviously you need some motivation, and what helps me is music. I love listening to hardcore rock. It also depends what kind of mood you're in, I guess. When we're at practice, I listen to more chill jams because I'm more relaxed, but bout day where it's all out is all about aggressive music, anything to get you pumped and keep you focused out there on the track.
Another rule you want to do or have in your ritual, part of your plan, is to hydrate, and that's not just the day of, drinking your monsters or whatever, which if you're taking any of those energy drinks, make sure you water them down and you have actual water with you. And you want to start doing that the day before the bout, the morning of, during the bout, and after the bout. I know you want to go and party and drink first thing off, but you want to get at least a little bit of water in your system, just so you're not feeling like crap and your body doesn't shut down on you later. Alright, so one of the big important things you want to do as far as cleaning your gear is also maintain your gear. If you're not doing a weekly cleaning of your gear, because maybe you don't use them that much, at least the day before, weekend of the bout, you need to be undoing your wheels, cleaning all the dirt out, making sure your toe stop is in properly, your laces are good to go. If anything needs tape, it gets taped right away. Personally, if you don't have time and you're really busy on the weekend, or you forgot, something slipped your mind, what I do, I take my wheels out, I clean the screw, the nuts, everything. I get all that dirt out as much as I can, wipe it down with a dry rag, put it all back together, your WD-40, and you're good to go, at least until you can get a proper good cleaning going.
A crucial thing to Bout Day also is to make sure that you get a good sized meal before the actual game. Usually what we do as a team when we travel, we find a small breakfast place or something. We eat heavy, comfortable, and then we don't eat much till after the game. We'll have a light snack, maybe some beef jerky, a fruit, Snickers, something that's going to give you energy but not leave you with an empty stomach. You don't want to be out there with an empty stomach worrying about this when you have somebody trying to knock your head off. So yeah, make sure you guys eat something small to keep you energized throughout the game. And yeah.
Alright, so one thing I really need to stress, and I do stress to anyone I do coach or ask for any advice, is that you stretch before you put your gear on. Whether it's at home, as soon as you show up to the venue, what have you. If you're having pains in your body that have been there for a while, it might be your skating technique, or it might be that you need to stretch a little bit more than what we're doing as a team or as a league.
Sometimes during Bout Day, you see some of the craziest outfits, and it's awesome because everybody's just dressed differently, and that's just part of roller derby. There's definitely a huge difference between the girls that we play with and the guys' team, obviously, because we don't wear spandex and we don't wear fishnets.
Most of us.
Sometimes you might see a guy in fishnets, but they're just really into derby, and that's awesome, so I give them props. But so far, I think the craziest thing I've seen at a derby bout was this lady wearing horns. She painted her face like the devil. I think she actually molested one of our teammates. She grabbed his butt for a picture and he didn't know about it, so that's probably one of the craziest things I've ever seen. But clothing, very important. Make sure your team's matching. You guys have a uniform or just something to make it fun. Just go all out with it. It's roller derby.
Alright, and one of the last things you're going to be doing throughout the day is your team meeting, which hopefully if your coach knows what they're doing, it'll be a short meeting because he'll have taught you everything you need to know, and it'll be up to you guys on the track to really use everything your coach has taught you, or whoever it is has been training you. Because they can be yelling in the sidelines, but once that adrenaline's pumping, and that's it. So that team meeting, if you need it, that's your time to ask questions, voice concerns, let someone know that you're hurting in any way. And it's the best time to pick out your guys' theme song, if you have a theme song. Alright guys, so if anything fails you in our pre-derby ritual, go back and repeat them. Alright, there's never anything that can't be checked twice. After that, it's all about that first whistle, right? And you get to play. And my brother loves that part.
That's my favorite part of the game. You just, all that excitement that's built up, you get to let it out on that first whistle, and it's like, this is why we've been practicing, and now it's time to show what we have to show for it, because that's what you want when you go to practice.
Yep. After all the beating, the bruises, the sweat, the blood, the tears, it's time to have a beer and go to the after party. Woo! Which is the most fun. Our league gets pretty crazy with after parties. It'll be an entire league event, and if you don't know, our league is actually pretty big. And we fill up the bar, whatever bar we choose, and we close it down until they're dragging us out of there.
Pretty much, or someone's dragging us out of there.
Or someone's dragging us out of there. Always have a DD. Be responsible. And just have fun. Alright, because no matter what, at the end of the day, no matter what, you beat each other up, you're still brothers.
Roller derby brothers and roller derby sisters.
Yep. Alright guys, that's going to be it. Hopefully this video helps you. There was something on my hand. In your pre-derby rituals, maybe you add something. A lot of the comments were awesome. I'm going to put my 3 favorite comments right at the end, which I've been doing for the last 2 videos. So this will be the 3rd. This will be my 8th video total. Big thanks to my brother who's super nervous on camera.
Yeah, that's my first time.
Bruiserbot, show him some love in the comments. But anyways, have a good day guys. And sorry about the lighting, we're still trying to figure it out. But have a good bout day, and we'll see you later. Bruiser Bros, out.
Out.